Well, hello, and welcome to Theme Park HD, where we bring you the latest and greatest at the theme parks, special events, experiences, and even sports. Jump in with us as we bring you our first Universal Kids Resort update for the month of August from Frisco, Texas. And oh, we hope you enjoy the Texas sunset. Let's go! Making our way across the park, take a look at some of the recent buildings that have went vertical since our last visit. To answer several questions that we have fielded, many of these are warehouse or back of house buildings, as well as a new 2-story office building that you'll see behind Spongebob in the green. Starting here with the Sunkissed Hotel front. On the exterior, we see the midsection primed for colorization, while internally, the systems and infrastructure continue to be installed. Heading around the corner to the east wing, we eagerly await the install of the mural end caps, essentially 4 large billboards for visibility around the roadways. It will be interesting though to see how these large signs hold up to the Texas high temperatures and those strong UV rays. Dirt is moving to make way for the resort-style pool. A question we were asked: will it include a lazy river? Unfortunately, the private hotel guest pool will be a standard style with the lounge surrounding the perimeter. As we look out into the park from our pool point of view, on the right side of the sidewalk there, you'll see the 2-story new office building taking shape that we alluded to earlier. Park side with the interior of the hotel, we see a color collage in place for this side of the building. Out of curiosity here to our audience, do you love it or do you hate it? Well, leave us a comment for us to follow up with on our next drone visit, so that way we can make sure to get your feedback. Tailing out of the area here, we fly by Gabby's Dollhouse, an immersive shopping experience with character meet and greets. See the photo released by Universal from their August teaser. Moving in the Trolls Land, we notice some of the shade and ride structure being installed at Rhonda's Trollfest Express Coaster. But that's about it at this time. Over at the other Trolls ride, the Zampera Samba Tower, we see the ride operator booth being constructed. As we shared in July, we are seeing the veneer and aesthetics making their presence in this Trolls land, as pictured here, which will house the Trollify Me premium experience, where you can transform into a troll for your park visit. At Trolls Eat, the primary food option here, we now see the covering over the outside dining scene. Here at King's Trollex Dance Party, this covered outdoor venue will host a high-energy, fun dance party with timely character meet and greets, as teased to the entertainment picture here. Leaving the friendly confines of Trolls Land and heading into Ogre Country, we kick off the segment by sharing a few behind-the-scenes updates since our last visit. First, per Universal August 2025 teaser trailer, there will be a Shrek meet and greet here. We predict this at the building highlighted here in green. There is a confirmed Splash and Smash wet and dry play area, with recent trademark application and confirmed feature and teaser. A pull through from the park in Orlando reformatted to the Shrek IP. Are you feeling hungry with all this talk? The official snack stand to Shrek Swamp will be Swamp Snacks. Oh, how original. Another replicated effort from an existing Universal Orlando park. Here is the potential lineup as pictured. For updates with the main Shrek Land experience, which is the Swamp Kart Speedway shown, we have since learned that the ride here will be a Zampera convoy guide vehicle type, as shown here in the sample clip. And shout out to Deservations for snapping a photo of the ride cart before it was recovered. Onward to Puss in Boots, we see the majority of the progress made with the exteriors of the building veneer, with continued work inside. One fascinating note from Universal's August teaser, it didn't depict a character meet and greet in this area. Zooming into Jurassic World, we see the Ride Operate building in place for the Zampera Jumping Star or Bouncer Tower, along with some structural improvements to the Crustaceous Coaster ride queue that we've been following very closely. Teased by Universal, there will be a dinosaur meet and greet opportunity here at the large experience building. Real life dinosaurs of Texas, let's go! Wink wink. Spending some time here in Spongebob Bikini Bottom, like many of the other theme lands throughout the park, this will include a character meet and greet housed in and near the indoor experience building here. Making our way through the outside ride attractions, we include sample videos from the manufacturers to the confirmed rides for each offering here. As we overlook Minions from above, the main attraction, the Minions Wild Raft, is coming into shape, with Tafima providing the ride install from their catalog, as referenced here in the included sample ride video. There is a lot packed in here, like many of the other lands. The Demolition Derby turntable site is shaping up, and we now have a confirmed Minions meet and greet with our hypothesized location marked on the concept map. As we wrap up our time today and run out of daylight, we show you the look of the park at an evening dusk time. On the perimeter of the park property, we are starting to see the new roadways and lit signage coming online. As we head towards our close, if you have any questions or comments about this park or any of the other parks and attractions and experiences that we bring to you, leave them below. You can also private message us directly on our Facebook, Instagram, or X accounts at Theme Park HD. And please, make sure to like and subscribe as we continue to bring you the latest and greatest of the theme parks, special events, experiences, and even some sports. Now it's back to school time. Let's go!